Hi there, welcome back to Give84 Gaming. In this episode I'm going to show you a couple of things that my brothers found up in their lofts in their houses. Recently been inspired to do this after watching Dad and Lads Gaming and Dainster as well, going through his stuff up in his loft and things like that. There's nothing up in my loft in my house because I don't really have anything. Anything that is here is in my game room. So I set a little challenge to my brothers to go and check the lofts for me and see if they want to donate any stuff to the game room. So let's jump straight in. Found loads of cool stuff. This thing here my little brother found in his room. He got it for Christmas, but he's not so much of a physical collector. He gets his games all digitally mostly. So he handed this over to me. It's just a little DVD game rack, so I can put all my couple more games in there. So I'll get that opened up and get that used. Another couple of things here is he also found an original Xbox 360 controller, a wired one, so I've been after a wired one for a little while. I did get one for my birthday last year, but it's a third party one, so like the dead zones on the right thumbstick is a little bit off. So really happy to have this. This works like a treat. Another controller was the PS3 G-Con, but I think you need to have like sensors for it at the top of the TV, so at the moment I can't use this until he finds the sensors. He said there was a big bag of wires there, so I think he's going to look through and see if he can find the sensors for it. That's pretty cool. You know, it's got the analog sticks up the back here and then on the side as well. Pretty chuffed to have that as well. They found a wee steering wheel. And this is another thing, I don't know where they got this. It's a Mega Drive insert. It's a insert in a book, Wiz and Liz. Don't have the game, so I'll just stick here. A couple of books, see if anybody remembers this TV programme. I don't think it did very well, but it's a Jerry Anderson TV programme and it's Space Precinct. See if you can see that. So it's part 1 and then Space Precinct part 2 as well. The Deity Father and Demon Wing, so they're pretty retro. And another book they found, which was an absolutely brilliant, I don't know if it was a movie or a feature length, Tales from the Crypt, but it was amazing. Love this, love the movie, love the soundtrack. It's Demon Knight. That was really, really cool. I wish I could find the old VHS I had of that as well, because that was really, really cool. Talking of VHSs, got a couple of VHSs here as well. Batman and Robin VHS from my collection. Batman Returns. The X-Files movie special edition. And then the X-Files feature lengths, so 2 of them. We got File 3, which is Abduction, and File 8, which is Tempest Flight. So that's pretty cool to have them. There was quite a few of them files, wasn't there? The feature length X-Files. I remember Tombs was a good one. Tombs was weird. That was a good feature length. Another thing here we have is back in 2008 when Rangers got to the UEFA Cup final. I got this sent back to me. One of my friends went down to the final and brought me back a programme, which was in Manchester against Zenit St Petersburg. Unfortunately we lost that. And Zenit St Petersburg were managed by an ex-Rangers manager, Dick Advocat at the time. But what a journey that was to get to the final with Rangers in the UEFA Cup. I also found little PSP cases, so I filled them up with my loose PSP games. So it's cool just to keep them all nice and tidy. An Infamous instruction manual, if anybody needs an Infamous instruction manual. A couple of games. This is a Play TV, so I think it was just like a demo disc, a video demo disc kind of thing for the PS2. Quite an early one, I think. PS3, sorry it was, not PS2, PS3. So it's MotorStorm, Half-Life 2, Virtua Fighter 5 on here. I think it's just videos, I'm not sure if it's demos. You got House of the Dead 2 for the PC, sorry. Comanche 3 for the PC. Warhammer 40,000, Dawn of War for the PC. That's a heavy case that. What we got in here? Got the instruction manual. I think it's 2 CDs. Little leaflets. I think that could be a big poster as well. I have to get that opened up. Look at this. Oh no, it's not a poster, it's just like I don't even know what that is. And an Xbox original game, nice and complete as well. Shaolin Monks. Let's go on to this wee guy. So this is like a little tiger Pokédex. I'm sure it still works. Yeah, it still works. I don't know if you can see that. The lighting's terrible. You can't see it. But it does work. That's pretty cool. Have a wee look at that later. We've got 2 figures here. So this is a Dead Rising 2 zombie. He's pretty cool, still in his box. I don't know if you can see it. My lighting's terrible, sorry, I do apologise. And then this figure. So this figure, I remember getting this a long time ago. It was on my big brother's loft, but he said that the case is still up there somewhere and he said he'll find it at some point. But it's really cool. It's a King of Fighters, is it Kyo or Rio? Can't remember. He's almost like a doll. Pretty cool, kind of like an Action Man kind of doll. Yeah, that's a cool, really nicely detailed as well. His jacket's all ski with. That's pretty cool, I like that, that'll go up in the game now. Quite proudly. Couple more games, couple of loose games here. PlayStation 2. It's LMA Manager, nothing exciting. LMA Manager. Pro Evo 5. Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarding. Tony Hawk's 3. And then another movie, DVD movie, Street Fighter Alpha the movie. That was a brilliant movie. Absolutely fantastic. And that, I think this one does still have the Chun-Li shower scene. I remember Griffo was talking about the Street Fighter Alpha movie in one of his videos recently. A couple more games. We've got Super Mario DS. So I've got Super Mario DS, the cartridge, somewhere here, and I was always looking out for the case, so I finally found the case. That's cool, that's all complete with all the little gubbins inside. And the game is here somewhere, I just need to find it. I'm not putting any time into finding it yet. Another DS game, Sonic Team Sega Project Rub. Never played that, but it's cool to have in the collection. And then I found this, and unfortunately the game's not in it. I think it's an X rental from Blockbuster or something. I think maybe we half-inched it. But it was brilliant, what a game, brilliant laugh. It was Buster Groove, the dancing game. I wish I still had the game. It must be somewhere. I mean, up in my parents' attic, there was loads of spindles of CDs and DVDs and stuff just loose. So it must be up there somewhere. I need to go and have a wee look for that when I can. And then a cool boxed Game Boy Advance game. I mean, the insert's not in here, but the instruction manual's in there. It's Final Fantasy Tactics. So we do have, it's a little bit bent, a little bit dog-eared. We've got the manual in there, the Game Boy Advance safety booklet, and the game as well. Also in there was a poster, which I've put in a frame because I really like the artwork. And it's not a Final Fantasy poster, but it's Golden Sun Lost Age. I think that's a pretty cool, I really like the artwork in that. Sorry, the lighting in here is absolutely shocking, I do apologise. But the artwork is really cool, and I put it into a spare frame that I had kicking around. You need to give it a wee clean with the frame. That's cool. So my wee brother also gave to me something that he doesn't play anymore, and he said I could have it for the game room. A couple of Vita games. So he gave me Football Manager Classic 2014. Can't beat a little bit of Football Manager. Football Manager is so addictive. He gave me Wipeout 2048. I love Wipeout games. Wipeout in the VR is phenomenal. And then he gave me FIFA Football. But he said, sorry, FIFA's not in there though, but there's 2 games in there. So I wasn't too bothered when I opened it up and I saw, I don't know if you're going to be able to see these, but it's Uncharted Golden Abyss, which is really, really cool. And then also Dragon's Crown as well for the PS Vita. Don't think you can see them, sorry, I do apologise. So that's really cool. I don't have a Vita at the moment. Oh, and that's what I told my wee brother. I said, so I'll keep them until I get a Vita. But then he said he had something else for me, which is really, really cool. It's not really expensive or anything, but it's quite a quirky thing, and it's the PlayStation TV. So with these you can play some, you can't play all Vita games on it, but the PlayStation TV, it was just like a little Vita for the TV kind of thing. So I have hooked it up and I've deleted my little brother from it and I've logged into it myself. And I think what I'm going to do with this is just get some of the hard to find or more expensive games from the PS1 back catalogue and get them on the store and download them onto this to play. For example, the 2 games that I've downloaded so far is Clonoa, Door to Phantomville, and Sonic Wings Special. So I've got them 2 games on this, and they both cost like £4 each on the store. Whereas if you get them physically, you know, they're really expensive, like £100 plus games. And like my game collecting is not quite at that stage yet where I can spunk £100 on a game. Yeah, so £4 just to play the games will be fantastic, and I can ram this full of old PlayStation 1 games, and I think you can hack these as well. Maybe I might look into that, but at the moment I don't mind paying £4 off the store for a relatively rare game. So happy to have that, definitely. And that's it. My big brother did say that he's got some more stuff to give to me, but he has to look them out, so hopefully I can show them off at some point as well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and take care. Cheers.